go ahead and make sure you click that link, get you some Teach Hanley, and support the Media Man YouTube channel, and also support Teach Hanley.
How can I be sure that you'll be right for me? You say you'll die for me. Will you survive for me? Take up some space. You're too far away. Make no mistake. Hey, I think you should stay here. I want every little bit. I ain't never seen it drip like this. Heaven at my fingertips. Let's not let a minute slip. Just say you have me. Oh, taste and see. Yeah, I hope you don't sleep on me. I've got good and plenty, yeah.
It's up to me to let her hear what I want her to hear. This game, this how you play. This how you catch a bitch, man. You know, you niggas don't know. You know, all this. Hey, you heard ABCs? It's ABPs. Always be playing. Always. You never just say something out your mouth, man. especially when somebody can hear it. This shit got to have intention.
Bitch, you know my game tight. You came at me wrong, now how you gon' make it right? Cali marijuana in my bone, take a flight. You remind me of the ladies in my song, just my type. Type of nigga name and then see a pimp pop up. Even the most sedity ones behind the tents, my slut. Lying when I tell the truth, they all convinced I fuck. Who don't need no witnesses, they couldn't print my cup. I'm on the worldwide tour, getting to it's my plan. And fucking all the bitches I can. She got a date with the dope man. I'ma get it high, leaving none. Mr. F, aka he the one. You got me here, now what we doing? There's a line outside our options that I could be screwing. Fighting with my conscience cause it's you that I'm pursuing. Kick it with that nonsense for you exiting, let's do it. Spent the whole day stressing by the morning, I'll be straight. If I told them all that I would call it, I'll be fake. Lose my fucking number, no response, it's a mistake. Good as how I'm doing good, compliments to hate. I'm on the worldwide tour, getting to it's my plan. And fucking all the bitches I can. She got a date with the dope man. I'ma get it high, leaving none. Mr. Hef, aka.
So when you say the first thing, yeah, baby, you know I'm pimping, right? Oh, wow, she's already conjured up the bullshit she done heard. She ain't listening to you no more. So what I'm saying is, you gotta understand that first. And then you gotta understand the way that you actually use this to your advantage is to not be like them. You know, when the bitch say some stupid ass fucking shit, alright, I'm gone.
She on a pill, I'm on that pink. Her legs on my shoulders, her ass on my sink. My phone ringing, she ain't even blink. Shit kept ringing, wonder what he must think. I ain't got the time, baby, don't quit him. Pillow on her face, I don't pillow talk with him. I bag him up, brag him, then forget him. Knock some years off him, let you niggas babysit him. I'm on the worldwide tour, getting to it's my plan. And fucking all the bitches I can. She got a date with the dope man. I'ma get it high, leaving none. Mr. Hef, aka he the one.
You know, I ain't gotta spend my time with you. You know, if you wanna fuck with me, fine, it's about pimping with me. But about me trying to convince you that I'm pimping, you know, fuck you, bitch. There's way too many motherfucking hoes out there for me to go fuck with you. Then sit up in here and try to talk you into fucking with me, bitch. You know, make me look little to sit up in here and try to talk your motherfucking bitch ass into, you know, fucking with me. You know, if you can't see it, then, you know, you lose. I'm the motherfucking prize. You know, I'm the prize. You're not the prize. I can have 7 motherfuckers like you. You can't never find another motherfucker like me.
In a fast car, I wanted to get you anywhere. Maybe we can make it. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Started from zero and nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City lights laid out before us. Your arm felt nice, wrapped around my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone.
What's going on? Welcome back to another Media Man Live on this good Saturday. We got that pop-up fitness show. I'm trying to do these every week. So here your boy is, but we got some other stuff to cover as well. But we definitely are going to field some fitness and nutrition questions. I see you guys had a lot. However, I do this out of the kindness of, you know, helping you guys out. However, this is taken away from my family time. So please make sure you hook your boy up when you have a question, send in those super chats and or cash apps. And I got you. Thank you. And I appreciate it. So before we get started into the fitness and all the other stuff, I'm pretty sure you guys seen the news that former president and currently running for president, Donald Trump, was actually, there was an attempted assassination on his life, and he actually was shot in the ear and was rushed off the stage as he was doing his rally in Pennsylvania. I do have some updates on it. I know people were saying that they thought that it may have been staged. However, from what I gather and from what I've seen in regards to the videos, it seems like 3 people have already been deleted. Allegedly, the shooter has been deleted, and there possibly is another shooter who was critically injured, but was detained. And also, I believe 2 bystanders were deleted as well. So, and I know, this is a touchy subject. I don't really cover politics like that. However, being a man who was in the military for 20 years, if you guys don't know, my retirement certificate is actually signed by President Donald J. Trump. So I don't want to see any former sitting politicians being deleted, just because people are in their feelings in regards to this election. If you want to change, or if you want somebody else in the office, then you need to go ahead and do your part and vote. However, this is not something that we need to be celebrating, because this could have happened to anyone. And there were multiple threats out there in regards to former President Barack Obama when he was in office, to where his life was in danger damn near every time he did a rally. So no matter how you feel about, these presidents and Donald Trump's policies, this is not something that you need to be applauding just because you don't like the man, right? And like I said, I'm not here to take sides or anything like that. I just wanted to let you guys know that, I've seen the reports, and it's just very unfortunate that this happened. So, and it just so happened to, go on right when I was about to do the fitness live stream. So it was absolutely nuts. And, hopefully former President Donald J. Trump has a speedy recovery. He is in a stable condition, getting treatment right now. So I'm pretty sure he'll be back up and running. And again, this is not an attempt to take sides or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure President Biden will actually come out and make a statement and saying that he condemns these acts as well. So if the president can say that, then you guys need to take that into consideration. And I know that in the United States, we have freedom of speech, and you can say and, castigate, the people that are in office publicly. I don't agree with it, but, that's just how America is, home of the free or whatever, right? So, it's just unfortunate. And this is, I got some updates. Let me show you guys real quick. And again, thank you, Mona, for being in. I'm sorry. I'm just getting right into it. It's just unfortunate to see that happen. Mona D said, welcome to the Media Man pop-up stream. If you find value in today's message, please like the video, share with someone else, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Mona. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for seeing here. Let's see here. So this is what I got. Just real quick. So this is what CNN actually reported. So I was looking at this. So as you can see there, he was shot in his ear. And, like I said, some of the pictures, when you see a picture like this, you're like, man, this might have been staged. But nah, this is actually happening and occurring right now. So that was just what former President Trump decided to do, with his picture, and take his time to get his shoes and then, do the fist to say that he's okay. So, and it's just unfortunate. And this is another breaking news that I seen CNN post right as I was about to go live. They said at least one rally attendee and the gunman are deleted after the shooting at Trump rally in Pennsylvania, Butler County DA says. So that's and I do have a video from one of my Houston pages, and I'll show you guys here. Let's see here. Like I said, if you guys want your comments or questions shown on screen, make sure you send in the super chats, man. We got to be a little bit more regimented on this.
You guys an update because we do have more information about the rally that Donald Trump was holding today where shots were fired. Now, I'm going to start off by saying that according to reports that are starting to come out, there are 3 people that were either killed or injured, including the shooter. Now, I am seeing some varying reports about the shooter. There are several that are saying that there was one shooter and he was a former sniper and that he was neutralized by the Secret Service. There are also some other reports out there, enough of them that's worth mentioning, saying that there were 2 shooters, 2 snipers that attempted this, and that the second one was neutralized but is still alive but in critical condition in the hospital. Now, at this particular moment, I don't know which one of those is correct, which is why I'm giving you both, because it will probably end up being one of them. Now, it does appear that the former president was hit during this attack. He grabbed his ears before Secret Service swarmed him, got him down, got him into his car in a way to seek medical attention. It's also being reported that Donald Trump is at the doctor as we speak. He has non-life-threatening injuries and is expected to survive and make a full recovery. The place where Trump was holding a rally has now been declared a crime scene by the Secret Service, where they are investigating. And again, this is just the first update. I expect to have more as we learn more information. News is fluid, so as it unfolds, I will be back on to give you guys some additional updates, so make sure to hit that follow button.
All right, so that's the last report that I got before coming on here, and I'm getting texts from a couple of my good friends. They're saying that I think President Biden already reached out or said something about it, and they also said former presidents are trying to contact him, and that's just how it is, man. Like I said, you'll put your feelings aside in regards to politics. Nobody wants to see a person deleted like that, man. And he was very lucky. He needs to thank God, because it could have been bad. And my heart goes out to the innocent bystanders or bystander who was actually or allegedly deleted in the process. That's very unfortunate, for that to happen. And like I said, I'm just, giving the information out as I get it, on my phone. If it comes out that this, I'm pretty sure, this is, some people are saying that it was, fake. Was he really, shot? All we know is what we've seen on the videos and all the reports that's being made. So that would have to be an elaborate hoax for the Secret Service and, President Trump to do. And that would be unfortunate. But from what I gathered, I mean, everything for now looks real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just unfortunate. So very unfortunate. So let's see here. I'm scrolling for any foolery in the comment section. Let's see here. Like I said, if you got any fitness questions, let me know. Moderators, be on your, on your P's and Q's in the comment section. If we got any trolls in here, saying some foolery or whatever, in regards to the former president or anything about the sitting president, man, we got to time them out. And if they continue, you got to let them go. Because, I mean, come on, man. I mean, we doing too much. So, yeah, like I said, if you got any questions, maybe a long or a short show. But make sure you send in those super chats with your questions if you got any. Like I said, I come on here for y'all, so make sure you hook your boy up. So let's get to this, since we talked about that and nobody is ready with their questions. Let's respond to the backlash of this Dr. Umar video that I just put out. And like I said, every time I do a video about this brother, I always get trolls. And you see the key words that I said every time I do a video about Dr. Umar. Why am I doing videos about Dr. Umar? Do y'all understand why? Because every time Dr. Umar does a video and it goes viral, he's lying on black men. And you guys know what my platform is about. I'm all about protecting the black male ethnic image. I've said multiple times that Dr. Umar is an amazing orator when it comes to African American studies and or history, right? However, he uses his platforms to lie on black men. So when you see a pattern of a person doing the same thing over and over again, there is no context necessary. And I've seen a lot of guys saying, oh, he was taken out of context. He was being hyperbolic. Do you guys really think that Dr. Umar is ignorant enough to not know the actual statistics on what's going on with black men in the black community? Do y'all really think that? He's purposely leaving that stuff out because it typically goes unchecked, because nobody that he has interviews with ever, confronts him or responds to him when he says something like that. And there were guys that did not watch the video and they were saying, you're conflating. You were talking about stats for the whole state. He was talking about Chicago. If you go back to the video, there is a picture of the actual statistic from Chicago. I put everything in there because I knew that there would be guys in there saying that, oh, you can't use whole Illinois. So basically what they were saying was like, well, if all of Illinois, somebody said, you don't use S in Illinois. In California, that's what we do. But in Illinois, right? If everybody is below 10% in unemployment, do you really think that Chicago on its own would be 50% unemployment for black men? No. And I always encourage you guys, don't take this as my statistics. They're not mine. They're everybody's. It didn't take me long to go ahead and Google what I needed to know about Chicago's unemployment rates. And it shouldn't take you guys long as well. So when you're getting upset at me for actually calling out, just understand that I do these videos because of the fact that I see a trend. I see a pattern. Every time. Dr. Umar said that black women make more money than black men. I believe he said black women own more businesses. They're doing so much better than black men. All these types of things. And it never goes checked. It goes unchecked until it gets to me. So that's why I'm doing videos about Dr. Umar, because we need the truth out there. I'm pretty sure Dr. Umar will be fine if he just said the actual statistics. It was already bad enough to understand that Chicago and New York is, in the 10 most populated cities and states, their unemployment rates are the highest. That's crazy. That was enough. You didn't have to use black men to get your point across. And that's what I'm saying. And like I said, if you have a problem with that, then you don't need to be on this platform. And I'll make sure that you get out of here expeditiously. Shout out to T.I. So yeah, so if y'all can't understand that, I'm not sure what I can do for you. And I'm just getting sick and tired of black men in the comment section not reading and or listening to the videos. You guys are embarrassing us. And I keep saying this in the comment section. Now, I just said that to a guy. I told him, I was like, man, I pray that you're not a black man. Because it just makes us look bad. If somebody sees, let me show you, let me read this off. And I hope he responded. Nah, I guess not. Let me see if this is still up there. Nah, he gone. So wait. Okay. So let me read this to you guys. And this is what I'm talking about. This guy says, and I'm looking at his profile picture, it looks like a black man. He said, not a Dr. Umar fan, but how about you ask where he got those numbers from? He not comparing apples to apples. His 9.96 quote, that was my quote, not his, is in reference to percentage increase of unemployment benefits. But if they pass their unemployment benefit phase or have never worked, they're not in Uncle Sam's calculations. We don't get nowhere because we don't work together, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this dude was talking about. He didn't watch the video. It is what it is. And there was multiple guys in there arguing for no damn reason. And I keep saying this, don't listen to me. If you cared enough, you would have looked at the statistics. To anybody who has a logical mind, if I tell you that there's a subset of men that have a 50% unemployment rate, that wouldn't seem suspect to you? When you know that black men's unemployment is typically around, I want to say 5 to 10% across the country. Like right now, if you look on the BLS, our unemployment rate is around between 5 and 6%. And I've been reporting on these things and telling you guys that these numbers fluctuate. Some quarters, black women are going to have a higher unemployment rate. some quarters, black men are going to have a higher unemployment rate. But it's always the black community. That's enough in itself, right? So if Dr. Umar, like I said in the video, if he's trying to help, make sure you get help for the whole black community and don't lie about black men. That's the only thing that I ask anybody that's going to sit there and try and discuss the black community. You don't have to use black men as a crutch. Your points can be valid and made without using us as a scapegoat, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to be lying because you're not doing the research. Okay? Y'all, you got to start understanding this stuff, man. So let me see some super chats in there. So let me get the... Oh, appreciate it, brother. Truest dude, $5 super chat. Thank you, man. Show sponsor for right now. Thank you. Said a little something for the private jet fund. Brother, thank you, man, and welcome. Thank you, brother. And I know you on it in there in the comment section, man. Let's see here. And we got Eric Deadman. What's going on, brother? With $5 super chat. Let me get Dr. Umar there. I am looking for an after workout protein for lactose intolerant people. Most whey protein powders give me digestive issues. Should I be using isolate? It depends. You have to. So, and I love GNC. That's where I shop to get any of my supplements. They said I can. I can stomach. This is my lean shake from GNC. If you guys can see that right there. Hold on, let me see. That's what I drink. If you guys don't know, so these are good because, like I said, it doesn't have any sugar in it, and it's 25 grams of protein in it. But I believe this has a little bit of lactate, or I think. Let me see. Doesn't actually say, but I'm not sure. Typically, it'll say no lactose or whatever in here. But I would ask the GNC clerks to recommend some protein powders without, milk in it, right? Casein and all that type of stuff. So the new craze right now, Eric, is vegan protein. I have not tried it yet. Honestly, I already got my wheys and my lean proteins, but vegan protein should be a good way to go if you want to try that out. You should test it out. And typically you can go to GNC and they have those little testers that you can get from them for free in a little packet. If it's a new product or they have some, trying to sell it, then I would ask them for that before you buy a whole tub. But yeah, vegan protein is supposed to be the new go-to. If there's anybody in the chat that has any knowledge on it and how it tastes, let Eric know. And hopefully that helps, man. But there is protein that doesn't have milk in it, and you can find that very easy in GNC. So I would check there first if you haven't been there yet. Check there and see what they're talking about. That should help you out a lot. So thank you. Let's see here. The Black Intellectual, what's going on with the 499 Super Chat? He said, do you ingest 250 grams of protein a day or every other day? Also, how has that helped your weight loss? So, old bodybuilding adage that we used to use. So if I weigh, like currently I weigh about 217 pounds, 216 pounds. So we use 1 gram of protein per pound that I weigh. So I would have to get around 215 to 220 grams of protein. And that's what, the meathead way of looking at these things, if you need a simple way to see how much protein you actually need. But the only thing that I really worry about is my carb intake. And that's what everybody should be worried about, because of the fact that when you lower the protein is to build muscles. Carbs are sugars. It's transformed into sugar so you can use it as energy. But if you don't work out, those sugars will be absorbed and they will become fat. So that's why you have to utilize every source of carbs that you take in, that for your gym workout, so you can burn that off. So what I like to do is keep my protein higher than my carbs. So for example, if I'm having 8 to 10 ounces of chicken, then I'm going to have at least 4 to 6 ounces of carbs. And that's the easiest way. And you have to figure out how much you can stomach in one sitting. That's what I've learned. 8 to 10 ounces is good. I only eat 2 regular meals per day. And I showed you guys the pictures. I'll have my steak meal and I'll have my chicken meal. Both of those are about 8 ounces this week, 8 ounces of protein. And then I'll have 4 ounces of white rice. I could probably have more rice if I was doing brown rice, but I don't like brown rice. It don't taste that good for me. I can stomach it, but I don't like it. So I'd rather go lower in the white rice instead of, stomaching or trying to choke down, brown rice. So yeah, keep the protein at a moderate, around your weight, and you should be good to go. And nothing changes for me unless once I get to my target weight, I'm trying to get down to about, I want to say 205 to 210. So when I get there, then I'm going to start filling out. So what do I increase? I increase my protein. So if I'm 205 pounds, I'm going to go, up to like maybe, let's say 225 grams of protein. And I'm going to keep my carbs, around the 4 ounces to 6 ounces during every sitting. But that's the main thing that you need to be focused on. And I don't want people to be scared of carbs, Black Intellectual. You just have to make sure that you're utilizing them correctly and you don't sit on them. Okay. So, and that's why, I use, next week, you guys will see me eating sweet potatoes, even though I really don't like sweet potatoes like that, even unless they're in a sweet potato pie, but I can stomach them more than I can stomach brown rice. So that will be the carb source that I will eat at the end of the day before I go to sleep. And the reason for that is because it takes longer to break down, right? So I want to keep my body in an anabolic state, which basically means constantly feeding. So when I'm asleep, those sweet potato carbs are going to be breaking down into my system. And then when I wake up, I'm going to have a good passing and I'm going to go to the gym. Okay, that's why people tend to eat red meat for the last meal, because it takes longer to digest. Some studies say that red meat can take at least 2 to 3 days to fully digest. But in order for you not to feel it in your stomach, to be bloated, I usually take about 2 to 3 hours before I go to the gym, or if I was to go to the gym with that red meat source. That's why I eat chicken before the gym or right after the gym if I'm doing a fasted workout, because that's a great way to burn fat. So yeah, so the protein, make sure if your body weight is a specific thing, then go ahead and try and meet that. Little bit under if you're overweight, I would say, but watch out for the carbs. If not, you need to utilize them and go to the gym. And that's why I tell people, Black Intellectual, if you're getting to a point where you're losing weight consistently, but you start to feel lightheaded and you feel like you need a cheat meal to, increase the carbs, you need to work out on that day. And a lot of people miss that. They'll have a cheat day on the weekend or something like that, but they'll have an off day as well. You shouldn't do that. You need to earn that cheat day as well, so you won't feel bad and you won't, ingest all those carbs, right? So yeah, so that's just a quick tip or whatever. Hopefully that helps, man. Thank you. And we got Strength this Law, $5 super chat. Says salute, media man. Been a while. Life been lifting. Redcon has a decent tasting vegan protein. Goes to okay, cool. There you go. There's some examples, Eric. Check that out. That should help you out. Yeah, like I said, man, I may do some taste tests if you guys want me to. I'll go to GNC and see if they got any different types of samples, and I'll bring them on live stream, and I'll try and see how they taste for you guys. So let's see here. Some ball guy, what's going on, brother? $4.99 super chat. He said, would you recommend calisthenics or weights for someone who is trying to cut, and what is a good of rep range? Calisthenics for both. So I use both. One of my favorite workouts and one of the best workouts or workout movements that you can ever do is pull-ups and chin-ups, because there's been times when I've been deployed to different forward operating bases, and we didn't have gyms, of course, but we always bring a pull-up bar and, push-ups. Those are always the go-to. You can, incorporate that into your workouts, but I'm a huge weightlifting fan. So, of course, I'm going to tell you, yes, you need to hit the weight so you can gain that strength, but also you can incorporate some calisthenics in there as well. Same thing with cardio. If you guys look at the thumbnail, I put the background of cardio. Old meathead trick again. It's a myth or a rumor out there that bodybuilders are men who lift weights. They don't like to do cardio. That's true, but it doesn't say we don't do cardio. Nobody really likes to do cardio except runners. And if you're in the chat, I actually did a consult with a young man who was an avid runner. He done won races and everything. But yeah, so when I'm dieting, yes, I've been doing cardio every day since April 19th, right? So my shins have been hurting a little bit, so I'll start with either 10 to 15 minutes before I work out, and then I'll finish the rest so I can get at least 30 minutes every time I work out. I mentioned that a while back, but yeah, so that's, good enough cardio range to, I guess, increase fat loss, right? Once you get to that 15-minute range, then that's when the fat burning process starts. So yeah, I would incorporate all that. Me personally, I like to do a lot of different things, so you won't miss out on certain, I guess, benefits from different workouts. I'm not a CrossFit guy, but I've seen people make great gains from doing CrossFit. And also there are some calisthenics guys that do very well. That's all they do. But like I said, my advice is always going to be centered around weightlifting, because it does, help you build muscles for one, and then it also helps you look good. And if you're trying to lose weight, that also speeds up the weight loss process as well, if you can incorporate calisthenics and also cardio. So depending on where you're starting from, so let's say, I'm not sure, Sunball guy, if you're overweight or obese right now, but if you are, then I would say cardio is the most important thing for you, and also diet. And then you could do some light weightlifting, of course. And if you can, maintain or, support your own body weight, then I would start trying to do some pull-ups and chin-ups. And I'm not saying that you have to go up there and get discouraged if you can't pull your body weight. Just go up there and try, and you could start seeing the progress over time. And then you could go into the machine if you got a gym and they have those assisted chin-ups, pull-ups machine. You can use that as well, but not before you try to lift your own weight. And you continuously do that, and then you start to see some progress. Even I had to start doing that when I was first young in the military. I had to, learn how to do more chin-ups, pull-ups, whatever it is. And push-ups, military, you know what it is. But yes, so hopefully that helps. Thank you. Faction Jackson $2 super chat said, do you have any knowledge on estrogen blockers? No, I don't like those estrogen blockers and those testosterone boosters and things like that, because the misconception for a lot of guys is that if you take estrogen blockers, it's like some magical pill that goes in there and stops you from producing it or whatever. And same thing with testosterone boosters. That's not what they're for, right? So I would try and stay away from those things. I do have knowledge on them, but there are no real, good reviews from people saying that, hey, it works for me. It's just the fact that they're there, and they also can cost a lot of money, Faction Jackson. So if you get into the habit of trying to buy those things, you may be spending a lot of money trying to maintain that. And in my opinion, I would stay away from those. I think, as young, if I don't know how old you are, your testosterone should be high. If not, if you don't feel that it's high, you need to go get checked. Go get a blood test, TST, and see what happens. Get a full panel and let them know where you stand right now in regards to testosterone. If you're feeling a little bit lethargic, weak, your next checkup, request some blood work and see what happens. So yeah, but I would stay, my opinion, Like I said, you can go to somebody else and they're gonna sell you something different. But here, I would tell you to stay away from testosterone boosters and estrogen blockers. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Facts and I said thanks over 50. Okay, cool. Yeah, that should definitely help, man. But the first step, Facts and Jackson, keep commenting in there, man. I want to know where you're at in your process. Are you overweight, obese? Have you are you a member of any gyms? How often do you go to the gym right now? Are you just starting on this journey? That would definitely help out a lot. So thanks. Let's see here. And I just got an update. He said former President Trump said that he was shot in the upper ear. And they said that he's in great spirits. Okay, let me see if I can. I don't know if this is going to flag me. Hold on, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not going to chance it. I'll leave that alone. I was going to play the video, the live video from ABC News, but that may flag. They're kind of touchy when you start doing that stuff. So let me see here. Okay, cool. What else we got? Somebody said don't show the video. Just you think that would work? Let me see. How can I do that? Let me see. Hold on. Let me try this out. Can you guys hear that? No? Okay. Hold on. Can you guys hear that? Put a 1 if you can hear that. No. Somebody said 1. What about now? No. Some people are saying 1. Hold on. 1 second.
thoughts were. I didn't
What
think
about now?
just like someone that was in the stands. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And now knowing that this is someone that was in the stands, how are you processing this?
Can you guys
No,
hear
I
that?
think we're all in shock. Yeah, we're in
Okay.
numb that
When
this
I,
happened.
Can I say,
yeah.
when I heard this going on, I thought it was a firecracker. It's like with Kennedy, people thought it was a firecracker. And I looked, we were 20 yards away from Trump, and then we were 20 yards away from where I thought it was a firecracker. Then now I'm thinking maybe those were bullets that were going over our head.
Yeah.
And then they were saying, get down, get down, get down. I just wasn't processing. It took me like 2 minutes and I finally hit the deck. But I think it's just like you're in shock. And how did the guy get the gun in there? How did he get the gun?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, because is this your first Trump rally?
No.
So I've covered a number of Trump rallies. I've been to almost every single Trump rally this cycle. You've been to a number as well. You're fully aware of the security precautions. Trump supporters, as they're making their way in, they have to go through magnetometers. Your bags are searched, your pockets are searched as well. And so any area where you're around the former president, there is a sense of safety. And so to have this occur, what was going through your mind as you heard gunfire, get down, get down?
I think first I was in shock, but I do think I'm drawn to some of this I tried out for the Secret Service. I passed everything, but then they said, take your glasses off. That was the end of it. So my whole life would have been changed, but I couldn't see. But I
All right, let me stop that. Cool. We'll go back. I'll check back in periodically to see what's going on. But we got Darkman Jeff, my guy. What's going on? 499 Super J said, how do you calculate your goal weight? I'm currently working out and cleaning my diet. Starting weight 340, current weight 250. Oh man, congrats to you, man. 90-pound weight loss. That's good. So the way that I calculate, and most people calculate what's healthy for you in regards to the BMI. I know that when I get down to 205 to 210, my body fat percentage is around 9%. And that's from years and years of competitive bodybuilding, right? So I know what I look best at and what I want to see. So it's just an internal thing, but also a health thing as well. So if your purpose is to get to a healthy weight, I would look at what the BMI considers healthy and then go from there. But then you can determine what looks healthy and also what looks best on you, if that makes sense, Darkman Jeff. Okay? So I know when I get down to about 205 to 210, I start to see veins in certain places where I wouldn't see them, like currently right now. And it's a stark contrast between me right now being at 217 to me being at 210. I promise you, I will start to see vein. I mean, when I'm working out, of course I see veins, but just sitting here, you would swear that, I just took a pre-workout or something like that. And, my veins are showing, but I do very well in the veins when I'm getting like my blood work taken out. You guys can see right here, my nurses, they love to get these veins and get this vein right here. So yeah, but once this starts to get a little bit leaner, then you can start to see the difference. And also you could, if you guys don't know, you could check your body fat percentages like this. If you have a caliper, you could do it as well. But when you guys, this is a fun fact, when you see people using the caliper to check right here, they're not checking the thickness to see how much they can pinch. They're checking the skin. This skin is going to be real loose and real thin. And that's how you can tell if your body fat percentage is low. And also that's how you can tell what areas of your body respond best, are first when dieting, right? Because some people, they'll start to lose weight and they'll start to, you start to see abs more, right? Start to see a whole wall of abs. And that's where the fat loss tends to hit them better. Some people, maybe shoulders, chest, arms, legs, whatever. The people who are the most privileged are the people who can start dieting, and the first place that they start to see results is in their legs, because that's the toughest thing, buttocks, all that type of stuff. But yeah, it depends on you. Whatever you think it looks good on you, Jeff. But if you're still losing weight at 250, I would go off of what the BMI says, and then what your doctors say that is healthy, and then go from there. And then you can start to play around. Once you start putting up more weights and you want to see some cuts or something like that, you determine that. But just make sure your weight is around whatever the BMI says is healthy, so you can stop being a statistic of overweight or obesity. So, and this is, again, I got to say this for I guess this is for educational purposes. This is not me trying to give you any health advice, just educational purposes. Okay, let's see here. One more to say. MOD said, tell me about it. Legs are my struggle. Yeah, and it's most people, especially for women. You guys have it tough because you guys can have children. So that's why your bodies tend to carry a little bit more weight and fat. And it just is what it is. That's how God designed the ladies, because you guys have to nurture a child. So the good Lord said, hey, y'all gonna carry fat, so we're gonna make it tougher for y'all to lose this damn weight. So I get the struggle. And that's why I always trying to approach, especially with Black women, when we start to talk about these discussions, I try and approach it from a empathetic, sympathetic approach, because I understand that it takes a lot for women to really lose weight and to get in shape. But when they do, it looks crazy, right? So yeah, I definitely understand it may be a tougher road, but that's why I encourage Black women to not let their weight get out of hand, because most people get discouraged if they don't see overnight results. And it is a process. It's actually a journey. Losing weight is not a sprint. It's a marathon. I'm pretty sure y'all heard that before. So yeah, I try and approach these conversations as lighthearted as possible, but also tell you the truth. Do understand, but it is definitely possible. So thank you. And we got B's 787. What's going on? $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. Said hi, media man. Are dumbbells good enough to build muscle? I only work out at home. I've been working out consistently since January 3rd, 4th. January 3 to 4 times per week. Still waiting to see progress. I'm 5'10", 190, 20% body fat. Yeah. My workouts are centered around dumbbells. My dumbbell presses are my most impressive movements. Fun fact, in Lifetime Fitness, and most of them, their dumbbells either only go up to 130 or 135. So I can press, like today, for example, I did chest today. I did chest and triceps. I did flat bench dumbbell presses. And I did two warm-up sets of 75 pounds, and then I increased that next warm-up set to 100 pounds, and I repped that out to about 25 reps. And then it was time for the working sets. I did 4 of them, but all 4 of those working sets were with the 135 dumbbells. And as long as I'm able to consistently get between 8 to 10 reps every movement, every set, then I'm good to go. Right. So, yeah. So people know me for my dumbbell presses, because they know that's my money maker. And that's how you get the striations in the chest, because you have a little bit more range of motion. You kind of manipulate the grip and so on and so forth. So, and you also have to stabilize. That's the best thing about dumbbells, because with the, flat bench press, you got the bar. So you kind of stay the same. But when you have those dumbbells, you have to stabilize those yourself. So a lot more muscles, in my opinion, are working. And it just increases a little bit more striations in the chest, and it helps you build, a little bit more range of motion. So yes, absolutely. Dumbbells can help. And if you're not seeing results, I would evaluate your diet. Because if you're lifting 3 to 4 times per week, 190 pounds, 5'10", and you still waiting to see progress since January, yeah, I would evaluate your diet. Go to MyFitnessPal if you're having trouble tracking what you're eating, and go from there, because that should be, adequate enough, depending on if you're doing cardio or not. Yeah, I will continue lifting. And then if you need to incorporate cardio, go ahead and do so. But yeah, that should, it shouldn't be taking that long from January until now to see progress. 20% body fat 3 to 4 times per week. Yes, this depends on what you're doing, but start with that diet and see what's going on. And don't. And I know some. And I'm gonna give y'all an example. Stay here, B787. And I was actually in HEB. I was getting all my stuff for juicing yesterday. Let me show y'all something real quick. And this is how sometimes healthy food items, they classify them as healthy, but they're really not. And I'm going to give you guys a great example right here. All right. Have you guys ever seen these cookies? Lenny and Larry's. 10 grams of fiber. That's pretty good. You guys see these? Oh, wait. This is a plant-based cookie. You know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be a healthy substitute. Can they put a 1 in the chat if you can see that? Okay. The complete cookie. We good? Okay, Pooh Man said yes, yes, yes. Cool. Faction Jackson, cool. Okay, so if you look up here, 16 grams of protein. That's actually pretty good. And like I said, I told you guys, this lean shake right here is 25 grams of protein, right? That's 16 grams. It's only 9 off. So you'd be like, oh man, that's pretty good, right? But let me show you something. Along with it being 16 grams of protein, what sticks out to you right here? What does that say? You guys see that? What sticks out to you? Let's see if y'all get. There we go. My guy, Faction Jackson. There he is. Carbs, sugars. But this is supposed to be a healthy cookie. That's 35 grams of carbs per serving, right? Hold on, wait. I'm gonna show y'all something else. Where's the other picture at? Oh, man. So remember, like I said, per serving. Okay? So you would think 1 cookie is a serving. No. It's 2 servings per cookie. And that's where a lot of people mess up. So if you eat 1 cookie, that's 2 servings. A half a cookie is a serving size. So if you eat the whole cookie, you just ingested 70 grams of carbs. You see how they trick you? So y'all got to pay attention to these healthy ass meals, right? And the same thing with vegan options. They have a lot of preservatives in them to make it taste like the stuff that you want it to taste like. Go look at Beyond Burger or whatever, Burger Beyond. Yeah, you'd be like, oh, okay, it's not real meat. But look at the preservatives and additives. So yes, that's 70 grams of carbs, but you get 16 grams of protein. But they try and sell it as if, oh man, this is a protein dominant cookie because they put 16 grams of protein, and most people will see that and they're like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like, man, oh, this is amazing. Let me go ahead. So in that sense, you better off just getting a regular cookie and going ahead and eating that and calling it a day. And also, if you're a person who likes to drink sodas, fruit juices, and things like that, those little 16-ounce servings or bottles, that's not one serving. That's about 2 servings. And you have to watch out for that. Go to read the nutritional ingredients and the facts. Go to the serving size. So how many people, like even if we were using this cookie, how many people are going to eat half a cookie if it comes in it's one cookie, 1 pack? How many people going to eat that? They going to eat the whole thing, right? Because you assume, oh man, this is what they're saying, 16 grams, so I'm going to eat the whole cookie. No, that you're only supposed to eat a half so you can get the 1 serving. And then you come back the next day and you have a serving, right? So yeah, so you got to check that stuff out. And that's how they get you. You think you're doing well, and then some. I mean, man, you might as well go ahead and get the real thing, and then watch it again. Watch out for all those vegans. I remember and I hate to pick on the young lady. It was a overweight young woman on Instagram, and she was telling everybody that she's like, hey, I'm vegan. And people was making jokes. She must be eating them the vegetables with the fat in it and stuff. But the thing is, even though you may have enough money to buy vegan options, you can still gain weight while being a full vegan. A raw vegan is different. They're supposed to only eat like raw fruits and vegetables and all that type of stuff. But if you're just, I'm a vegan, plant-based, and you getting all these substitutes, that's a lot of preservatives, because remember, they have to make the foods taste like whatever you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Chicken, beef, whatever. So it's tough. And also, being a vegan is not cheap. If you really want to be a true vegan and understand how to create meals out of the fruits and vegetables that you buying, that takes a lot of money. And I told you guys my story a while back, a long time ago. One of my close friends, he's actually a commander now in the Air Force. Been a commander for about the last 5 years. He was married to a woman. This is a funny story, guys. This is when I first started this channel. He sent me a text and he was asking for advice on being vegan. And I was like, why are you trying to be vegan, man? He's like, oh no, it's for my wife. So basically, his wife had got with this group in on base housing, you know what I'm saying, the dependents, right? And they were, I guess, transitioning into a holistic, healthy lifestyle. A big thing on base is dependent wives. They sell essential oils. If any of my military folks, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. They have those parties where they sell the essential oils, and his wife was attending these parties, and I guess she had got linked up with a group of women who was trying to go raw vegan and all this type of stuff. And, they were leaning into their natural state. And this is not the woman that he married, right? But she was getting so heavily influenced, and he was trying to be a good husband. When she came to him and said, hey, I want to be vegan. And he asked me for advice. And I told him, I was like, hey, if your wife is trying to be vegan, tell her don't try and do that cold turkey. Because what's going to happen is you're going to go out there, you're going to buy all these food processors, you're going to buy all these fruits and vegetables, and you're going to try and make meals out of them. And if you're not ready and you can't stomach eating those type of meals throughout, the duration of however much fruit and vegetables that you bought, you're going to end up throwing those away. So I told him that. He went back to his wife and told his wife, hey, my homeboy, he's a, degreed up in this stuff or whatever. He's telling me, go slow, make a couple meals here and there, see if you like it, and go. She didn't listen. She was like, no, you're not supporting me in my journey and all this type of stuff. The guilt trip. This is a true story. I still have the text messages till this day. I still talk to this brother. He's divorced now, and you guys know why. Okay. So he bought all these fruits and vegetables, high-priced food processors, just so she can make her meals. So the week goes by or whatever, and she's like being real quiet about, the progress that she was actually making. And so he didn't see any results or whatever. And she, the foods was piling up, the fruits and vegetables. And he was kind of asking questions like, hey, you going to cook this? And yeah, I got time or whatever. But he ended up finding some fast food wrappers in the trash. they don't have kids. Okay. So he went back to his wife and he was like, hey, I found this in the trash. What you doing? You know, there's Chick-fil-A in here. What you got going on? Oh man, I just had a relapse and blah blah. And he was like, man, but these fruits and vegetables are rotting. What are you doing? And so basically she couldn't stomach it. She couldn't do the diet, like I said. So he just ended up spending damn near $3,000 on fruits and vegetables and also different types of food processors and, blenders, so on and so forth, right? But that wasn't the only reason why they got divorced. She leaned into that natural state. She stopped shaving her legs, stopped shaving her armpits, and all this type of stuff, developed this feminist type of mindset. So they ended up getting divorced because of that, right? And it was I think they were only married for like 2 to 3 years. But he's doing very well in his career. Good brother, black dude. Amazing dude. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll see the replay of this because I know he's deployed right now. But yeah, he ended up getting divorced because his wife had turned into this natural person that he did not marry. So people can change in marriage. And that's one thing that men don't want to happen. Typically, when men get married, they don't want their women to change. But women, a lot of women go into marriage hoping that their husbands will change. I don't understand that logic because if I'm marrying you, I'm marrying the person that I see right now. Okay. But like I said, good dude, works for, civil engineering. If you guys are familiar with that, Red Horse Division. So he's always deployed, but he is, he's a lieutenant colonel now. So he's doing very well. So, shout out to him. So yeah, he's, it's funny. I met him when he was a young, lieutenant or whatever. And we used to go to the gym together. And now just to see where he's at now. And I'm always giving my friends flowers because I'm very proud of these brothers, these sisters and brothers. I'm very proud of this guy. It's just unfortunate what he went through. And I love him to death, man. And hopefully he's doing very well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to give him a call. Military, how we go days and maybe months without calling each other, but when we do, we stay on the phone for like 2 hours. So yeah, it just reminded me to give him a call. So yeah, so hopefully he's doing well. Let's see here. Did we get any other super chats? Okay, we good. Cool. And let's address this video as well. Let me explain to the guys who had the questions and don't understand. I don't know how you didn't understand. I thought I was very thorough in this discovery versus disclosure video. And I covered every topic that I thought men would have a problem with, because I know when we're trying to, I guess, hold men accountable, even though I don't, I'm just giving advice. But in the discovery versus disclosure video, there was a lot of guys in the comment section saying, what's wrong with him being in a jacuzzi? If you go back to the video, I actually said that. It's perfectly fine that he's in a jacuzzi. However, on the dating market, women see that as you peacocking, like you're showing off. That does not go well with the women that you're trying to date. So you as a man, you shouldn't understand why there's something wrong with him in the jacuzzi, because you're not a woman. You're not supposed to understand. But like I said in the video, discovery versus disclosure. It just hits hard. It hits home when you bring a woman to your house and then she discovers that you have a jacuzzi and a pool, as opposed to you meeting this woman and telling her, hey, yeah, girl, I got the jacuzzi and pool in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? It cost me this much. You know how dudes do. So yes. So that's why I put this video out, to explain to the guys how women view things. So don't look at it as a man. Hey, he could be in the jacuzzi. Cool. Be in the jacuzzi. But it's no coincidence that he was in the jacuzzi 3 times. Or he was in the jacuzzi first time, and then he showed up to Kendra G's show again in his pool. And then he actually went live and he was in his jacuzzi again. That's 3 times. So he basically wants women to know that, hey, I'm doing very well for myself. This is my backyard with the jacuzzi and pool. Okay? So women, they see that, and he's going to attract the wrong women. He had an issue with the 7,000 women that reached out to him. He said, I seen nothing but booty pics. I seen nothing but women twerking and all this type of stuff. And I don't want those type of women. I can't take them to my mom. But why do you think those women reached out to you? Because you're showing that you're leading with money, leading with resources. You're going to attract those types of women. So if you want a better caliber of women, you need to be more reserved. You need to be a distinguished gentleman. And that's where all of my dating advice or experiences come from. And I keep telling you guys that I do not think like most of the guys in these spaces. I'm my own entity. So if you guys disagree with something because I don't align with everybody else, that's perfectly fine. Because you shouldn't expect that over here. I'm teaching men how to remove themselves from unnecessary conversations. And that includes arguing with strange women in public. And you guys just seen the preview of the video that I just put out. It was guys in there saying, yeah, man, he was holding the women accountable. Brother, it's not the time for that. Okay? I'm not holding no strange woman accountable. You can't hold strange women accountable on social media because, for one, they don't respect you. Two, they don't know you. And 9 times out of 10, they don't even like you because they see all black men in particular as the same guy, right? If you have a podcast, that's why they say we need to remove the mics and the cameras from black men in podcasts. Black men, they don't pick out who is who. Even my channel. The women that support my channel, they understand what I'm doing here. They didn't watch enough of my content. They know I'm a respectful brother. So, but from the naked eye, naked. I said naked. Nekkett. Naked. Quick. Okay. But yeah, there's a stark difference. And I told you guys, I get pushback because guys are expecting me to sit there and call women out their name and go hard. Brother, if she not asking for my opinion, I'm not going to give it to her. But I have my own platform so I can try and educate people on how I view the world in regards to dating, marriage, relationships, so on and so forth. Now, offline, if I talk to a woman and she's asking for my advice, of course, I'm going to give it to her. But if she don't ask me, I'm not going to get on this damn platform and invite a woman on my page and just sit there and belittle her for no damn reason. Most of the women know how men feel about certain topics when it comes to relationships. They listen to enough content, even though they say they don't. If they didn't, then they wouldn't have a problem. They wouldn't be so pissed off about what guys say in these spaces, right? So that should tell you that they understand. So if you see a single mother who has 3 kids by 3 different women, right? You should ask her, what do you know about these spaces in regards to how men feel about single mothers? And let her educate you. And if she don't get it and she wants your advice, then tell her. But that don't mean you got to degrade the woman, especially if you're trying to date a woman and you don't know that she has all these kids like the brother on the show. If he don't want to date a woman with 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, good day to you. Hope you find what you're looking for. That's the part of me being a reserved, distinguished gentleman. There's no need for me to go, oh man, you got 3 kids by 3 different men. You effed up in your past. See, sister, this is where you went wrong because you shouldn't have been having all them kids. You don't think that woman know that? She don't want to hear that shit from me. I'm like, man, that's not what I'm looking for. Good day to you. Okay? And I tell women the same thing when it comes to guys talking about if you don't want to be in a situationship, ladies, and he's trying to present you with that, are not trying to, get serious, then you need to cut it off. No, I'm looking for something a little bit more serious. I'm marriage-minded. It was nice meeting you, sir. Hope you find what you're looking for. Good day to you. Move on. All these unnecessary conversations is dumb to me. Now, I know that putting baby mama on a thumbnail, single mom gets humbled. You know what I'm saying? Putting that on a thumbnail will get you clicks, likes, and views. You don't think I know this stuff? Right, guys? I understand. I understand that if I put holding strange women accountable ain't for me, most guys are going to look at that. Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for, especially in these spaces. So don't ever think that I don't understand what drives the algorithm. I absolutely do. But that should tell you something about my platform. I'm willing to sacrifice the clicks, like, and views for my integrity. If I got up here and started berating single mothers, that's not me. You would start to notice that I'm doing it for the money, and I'm not. Okay? And I know there's a lot of people that get paid off that type of rhetoric, but I think that we're smart enough to understand how men think and how women view the dating market. So it's just certain conversations that I don't want to have. And if I do have to touch on them a little bit, I'm going to make it a teachable moment, something educational. So if you guys see me do these videos or I'm reviewing something, there's always a level of learning in there. And I typically try and target the young men, specifically black men, because I want them to understand what to look out for. And then I'll transition over to the women. That's why you seen in this, in the Kendra G video, I was trying to explain to the ladies, and what Kendra G said was wrong. If she's saying that, hey, that guy with the pool and the jacuzzi is only a guy that we would use for fun time, but we not take you to the White House or the ball or the gala. Kendra G didn't understand that the man wins. So he's able to have sex with you, but the trade-off is he don't have to get dressed up and go to the gala with you because you're ashamed to be with him in public. But at nighttime, I'm going to call you up and I'm going to come over there, slide through, and you can give me a little bit of this weenie. Man wins. So if women don't know that, they do now, because they probably watch my video and it's like, you know what? That makes sense. Why would I let him have access to my body, but I won't take him to the gala? Why don't I just cut that off altogether? If he's not worthy to take to the gala, then he's not worthy to have sex with. Shocker. And the same thing for guys. I just mentioned that. If you can't ask a woman, are you on birth control? When was the last time you got your STI checkup? And she gets offended, you just can't have sex with that woman because that woman is below your standards. Okay? And I know that kind of goes over a lot of men's heads because you got a big booty staring you smack in your face and you can't turn away. And that's where you get all the issues. Okay? So I'm telling guys something different. I want you guys to enjoy the dating market. Just be smart about it. Both men and women. Just be honest about what you're trying to get on the dating market. My platform is not, just specifically trying to get people married, because I understand that everybody's not going to be married. Everybody don't want marriage, but you do want something. Okay? So I want you to get whatever you think is best for your life. And if it involves marriage, great. Then you need to act accordingly on the dating market. If not, we're going to treat it as a game and you're going to get used up, played out. But if you don't want a marriage, if you just want a lifetime partner, then you need to go find that person that aligns. It's that simple. But I'm not with all the extra talking and stuff like that and calling women 304s. Man, I'm about to be 45 years old. Could y'all imagine my grown ass up here? Oh man, these 304s and thotting it up, and I'm in these single mothers trash, bro. I was raised by a single mom, so I understand the struggles that they're going through. Now, if there's a woman that need education and they need to understand that, hey, it may be a tougher road for you if you have all these kids and now you're trying to look for a man to take care of you and those buckaroos that you got running around. It's going to be a tough road for you. They should understand that if they ask in my opinion. But sometimes you get delusional women, and if they want to go back and forth, that conversation is not for me. I'm not going to sit there and try and chastise a woman who just won't get the logic in what I'm saying here. It just don't make no sense to me. That's not my lane, okay? So I'm trying to help you guys out. And some guys, I'm not saying some guys, they give pushback when they have a guy that has a difference of opinion. Everything that I said in this video in particular, it actually could help. I even talked about the attire that I felt that 34-year-old up and women should be wearing. And it's just all my opinion, but it would definitely help. Same thing with the guys. So if you guys don't understand that, you know, the videos that I do are get around trying to help and not hurt, then I don't know what to tell you. You got to go find another content creator for all that stuff. There are multiple thousands of men in these spaces that you guys can find to where they would, you know, I guess you can get your fix of the 304 talk and the single mothers are trash and this and that. You, brother, you ain't got to look far. So don't feel bad if you don't get that from my platform. Just understand that my platform is a little bit different. So go over there, go argue with women all you want. I don't see the point. But if that's what you feel like doing, who am I? I'm just a guy here talking on YouTube. Okay? So don't get offended with my message. Just go find somebody that aligns with what you think. Make sense? Cool. I mean, I shouldn't have to even go that far to explain, but I mean, it is what it is, and I'm fine with it. But yeah, just so that, you know, people in these spaces are not a monolith. And if there's somebody's message that, you know, they don't, you know, doesn't align with my message, cool. It's always good to have opposition. And I want people to understand that me having people that say something different than me, I don't see them as a threat. They're just opposition. So if their message is better than mine, then they'll see more traction on their platform and they'll see more positive results. If my message is better, then I'll see more positive results. And from the comments and the consults that I get and the well wishes and thank yous that I get from both men and women on here, I would say that my channel is doing very well. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people saying, yeah, man, since I listened to you, I learned a lot of, you know, things about it, how to be a little bit more stoic, you know, approach the dating market a little bit different. On my purpose, I got the certification. I went to school. Can you help me with my resume? Oh, thank you, man. I ended up getting the job. There's a dude on here that landed a government job because I helped him out. So I just turned in a letter of recommendation for one of my young guys that used to be on the streams with me, you know, so he can get into his master's program at the University of Georgia. I do all this stuff. So I'm very proud of the progress that I've made, even especially with the ladies too, because y'all look in the chat and you don't see foolery. It was one woman that came on here and she said some crazy stuff. She subscribed to me to say it. And I just blocked her. And I do that for y'all. I told you that. So yeah, so you know, be proud of this space. If anywhere, you can come here and, you know, hey, say what you got to say, man. Just don't be disrespectful to black women. Black women, don't be disrespectful to black men. You can comment, say what you got to say, but don't expect me to follow suit. I'm trying to help y'all out. So that's all it is. Okay. D320KG, what's going on, brother? 999 Super Chat said my routine right now is swimming. Swimming is one of the best all-purpose, all-body, full-body workouts that you can do. If you guys didn't know, is swimming and lift in the afternoon or morning. Upper body Monday, back on Wednesday, legs on Friday, stair climber on Thursday, and cycling on Tuesday. Swim 3-4 times a week. Man, that's a complicated workout split, brother. I'm glad you can maintain that. I'm a little bit more reserved. Man, shout out to you. I think, you know, the only thing that kind of gets complicated with my workout is, like I told you guys, the leg workouts. My first leg workout of the month will be squats, heavy squat. Then the next leg workout will be leg press with no squats, with all the supplementary movements. And then, you know, I'll do front squats for the next one. And then at the end of the month, I'll put everything together and go light and just do higher reps. And that's how I, you know, get my legs as full and as cut as possible, you know, at my age. Okay. And then also chest day, you know, I'll you know, go back and forth from chest press to bench press, incline press, all that stuff. So yeah, I just switched those out. But everything else is just simply fun outside of back day. That's tough. Back and legs is work. Everything else is fun. Chest, biceps, shoulders, those are some of my favorite movements. So I have fun with those in the gym. So yeah, I'd be happy to get in there for that. But that's a pretty extensive split there. D320 kg. Let me see here. Any more? We good? We good? No. Oh yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a shirt. I'm trying to be as unassuming as possible with the shirt, the merch that I'm trying to make. But I'm trying to figure out a saying or something that separates the way we think, as opposed to the way other people think. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to step on the toes of my brothers, the Sigmas and all that stuff by putting that on there. But yeah, I'm figuring, I'm trying to, think of some wording to where we would know, and you guys will be proud to wear it. People ask questions. What does that mean? So yeah, I'm figuring it out. So yeah, no, D320 kg. Glad you reminded me. Yeah, I didn't know if that was true or not. Richard Simmons just passed, and this is not a homophobic platform. I'm not even sure, if Richard Simmons ever came out as being homosexual, but I remember Richard Simmons from when I was a kid. Him and Jack LaLanne. I don't know if y'all remember Jack LaLanne used to be on them commercials. The old dude used to be lifting that heavy weight and stuff like that. But Richard Simmons was there as well. He actually helped so many women, overweight women, lose weight. If you guys do the research on Richard Simmons, I know he may seem like a caricature with the way he dresses and his little curly fro and just his energy. But yeah, Richard Simmons helped out a lot of folks. So let me see here. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. Goodness. Yeah, Richard Simmons, legendary fitness personality, dies at 76. Wow. Yeah, he put in a lot of work, man. Put in a lot of work, man. So, God rest his soul. God rest his soul. Damn. Somebody else. Jack LaLanne lived a long life. Yeah, man. African repat. Yeah. Jack LaLanne, he's one of my favorites, man. He used to be we used to watch Jack LaLanne's videos, man. That's crazy. Goodness gracious. Yeah, it's Richard Simmons just celebrated his birthday. It's very unfortunate. Man. Some of being older now, some of are heroes and the mainstays that you just expect them to be around. They passed, and it's just crazy. You think back, when you were younger, you would never think, but you fail to realize that you get older too. I was just watching an old Martin episode when he had Richard Pryor was in the intro when Martin used to have the intros inside of the radio station. He had Richard Pryor on there, and that took me back, man. I was like, God, dog, Richard Pryor gone, and we shouldn't even been watching this movie. Let me know if y'all remember this movie. It's called Which Way Is Up. Y'all remember that movie by Richard Pryor, Which Way Is Up? Sister Goodnight. Oh, man. Richard Pryor. Yeah, dude, some of my fondest memories of my childhood is because of Richard Pryor. That movie, what was the other movie where he was in with the rich kid? The Toy. Yeah, it's called The Toy. And they hired him to entertain this little white rich kid. Man, we used to want that rich kid's life so bad because he had all the toys, everything that we wanted when we were young. What else? Richard Pryor movies. JoJo Dancer. I mean, we shouldn't have been watching that, but we did. And it's goodness gracious. Richard Pryor gone, Michael Jackson gone. I was just listening to Michael Jackson's Chicago song. That took me back. Prince gone. Goodness gracious. Everybody. I'll see some folks in there say, yeah. Truth do say, yeah. Stir Crazy was good. Truth do said when he painted my man's face black, and he was listening to the radio trying to catch the beat. Yeah. That what else? One of my favorite movies, Bustin' Loose. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. When it was Richard Pryor, Cicely Tyson, and a bunch of kids on the bus driving like cross country. It was a young little thug on there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting on yet. You know, I'm about to get that clip. That was one of my favorite movies. My family's favorite movies. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that took. I'm about to find that movie. We just queued up Kickboxer by Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's one of my favorite actors, so we about to watch that as soon as I get off here. That's gonna take me back. I love Kickboxer. Man, truest dude say yes, sir. I remember that. Good to see if it's on Prime. I got to see if that's on Prime. Yeah. There you go. Bruce's Millions. Yeah, that's good. Had to spend. What was it? Didn't he have to spend like $1 million within a specific amount of time? Yeah. King PB said, yeah, Bustin' Loose is one of my favorites. Yeah. Oh man. Oliver, Comfort KM. There's a million other channels discussing that right now. It was briefly mentioned earlier, though. Okay. President Trump, yeah. Preppy Princess, he didn't. What I miss? Yeah, Tiger Tong Po. Yeah, man. Hey, Tong Po went to work on Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother. Then he crippled him. He went. Man, it was a tough scene in there. He took his girl, did something to her, and yeah, that was a crazy ass movie, man. Them old, 80s action movies was wild. You could get away with damn near anything, So, but that's one of my favorite movies. Of course, Bloodsport. Everybody know that. Bloodsport, Lionheart. He's Universal Soldier, amazing movie. It's a lot of movies. And then people may laugh at me for this, but I used to like watching Steven Seagal, especially Under Siege. That's still one of my favorite movies to this day. Oh man. Of course, Predator. I don't know why we always get on movies on this damn fitness channel, but it's funny. Oh yeah, and Ancient said Double Impact. Yeah, one of my favorite movies. Goodness gracious. That with Arnold, True Lies was an amazing movie. Jamie Lee Curtis was amazing in that. She looked good in that too, dancing and shit. And was it Tia Carrera? Yeah, I used to be in love with that woman. She was one of the most beautiful Asian women that I've ever seen. Her and Lucy Liu, of course. Yeah, two of the most beautiful women that I've seen, period. So, yeah, Trues Do said, Medium Man, remember how violent the death scene was when they deleted my man from RoboCop? Did my man's in, bro. Yeah, I mentioned that last time we had a show like this. Yeah, that was one of the most gruesome death scenes ever. Blew off his arm. It was just going to work him. And then I think in RoboCop 2, they dismembered RoboCop and just like threw the parts out in front of the police station. And he was just like moving on it. I'm like, man, why did they make this so gruesome? Like, what? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Classic Will Paxton was in True Lies. Yeah, man. Eric Ware. He's one of my favorite actors, rest his soul, because of Weird Science. He was Chet. And he was the typical big brother bully in that damn movie Weird Science. They turned him into a pile of shit, I think. Yeah, Will Paxton, he was the typical bully big brother. Man, he was amazing in that movie. And that's where I always remember. Any movie after that, he was always Chet. We used to say, oh yeah, man, did you see True Lies? Oh yeah, Chet was in it. Just like we used to say, Gator. Samuel Jackson was Gator for years for us. I still see him as Gator from from Jungle Fever. We always refer to him as Gator. Other people think of him as something else or whatever, but yeah, my family was Gator in it. So let's see here. Weird Science, True as Do. Yeah, that was still one of my favorite movies. I remember my sister, she used to love that movie because that was her time. My oldest sister, that was her time, but we used to watch that with her, Jungle Fever. Oh man, it's so many great movies back there. I think my favorite era of movies is probably the 90s, the late 80s, going into the 90s, early 90s, maybe between 1985 to 1990, because I'm a huge action movie fan. So those movies definitely stick out to me the most. Was that look at Chooser said Jada Pinkett was Ronnie for years before I found out her name. Yeah, Ronnie. That was her and Set It Off, right? Yeah, see Pulp Fiction. Vince G said that was the best. Yeah, Pulp Fiction was an amazing movie. And Ancient Do the Right Thing. Yeah. Do the Right Thing. I think it's see, and I'm finna be a little bit go back to being a young kid. Didn't they show Rosie Perez's titty in Do the Right Thing? Why I remember that? Why I'm gonna bring that shit up before I get a shoe upside my head? Yeah, I think they showed a little bit of Rosie Perez titty. On Do the Right Thing. Oh man, Rosie Perez was amazing. So yeah, you know how you little kids, when you're little boys, you got to figure out ways to sneak a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain movies that you would watch just so you can get a sneak peek. So I think Do the Right Thing may have been one of them. And then they had I know y'all remember them Porky's movies. Porky's, they had the movie, I mentioned this a while ago, Hamburger. Yeah, you get some free titty in that. What other movies? Revenge of the Nerds. You get some free titty in that. So as a young kid, oh man, we were just watching Revenge of the Nerds, huh? But we was just watching it because we knew that there was a scene where some woman's titty or they was gonna be in the shower, and we got to get a sneak peek. So you got to get a sneak peek of some titty. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all, that's why I'm a huge fan of Pam Grier. Every movie, spilling out. Just bloop, spilling out. It was in her contract. Titties had to be free for Pam Grier. Spillage. So all you got to do is pop in any Pam Grier movie, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be telling y'all this. Hopefully, teenage boys, while they're like, "Oh, let me write this down." Free titty, Oh man, Preppy Princess, Last Dragon. Oh yeah, classic. Bruce Lee. Where I heard that they were throwing around some ideas to remake that. Yeah, I think I heard them mention something about bringing that movie back. I just hope they don't F it up if they do, because that movie is a classic. Man, let's see. Oliver said, "You'll never forget the first few titties you saw for the first." Oh yeah, is it coffee? Oh man, they out. So, and agent said it was in their contract. It had to be. It had to be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and she probably wrote the contract that, yeah, I want people to see these breasts. So I say Eric West said needed that Pam Grier. Terry Shabazz said, "Double M, what's your favorite horror movie?" Oh man, that's tough. Damn, that's actually. I like zombie movies, man. Night of the Living Dead. Even though you look back now, it's so like generic, or oh my god, it's bad. But we used to watch Night of the Living Dead. My favorite, damn, That's tough, man. That's tough. It's just some favorite horror. Can you have a favorite horror movie? What's y'all's? I'll put it up here. Damn. I mean, of course. Well, Nightmare on Elm Street used to scare the shit out of us as kids. We didn't want to watch that because we probably couldn't sleep. But I'm trying to think, what's my favorite horror movie? Like I said, I like the zombie movies. But yeah, it's I don't know. I never really thought about that. And I've watched a lot of horror movies. What's yours? Who asked that? That's a great question. Terry, what's your favorite one? Oh, Candyman. He said Candyman. Okay, cool. Candyman was pretty good. Now I don't like it. I don't like clowns. So, but my dumb ass used to watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It used to come on HBO all the time, and we used to watch Killer Clowns. And I hate clowns. In that damn movie, the clowns would kill people and wrap them up in cotton candy and then put a straw in them and drink them. Y'all remember that? That was the worst damn movie. Good Lord have mercy. So, hey, that settles it. Eric Ware. That's it. Lost Boys, my favorite horror movie, if that's what you want to call it. Thank you, Eric. That is my. I'll say that. That if it's not going to be Lost Boys, then would you consider Blade a horror movie? The first one is that? Nah, that's action, but it's. I don't know. Blade is kind of horror action, but Lost Boys, you got it. Hey, hands down. We used to be scared as hell as that. You know a scene in that movie used to make me, I mean, oh my goodness. It took me a while to eat fried rice and, chow mein. I still don't eat chow mein to this day because of Lost Boys. Because y'all remember that scene where they had the Chinese food and they made it seem like he was eating worms and the camera went to it and as a kid, I was like, I can't eat no rice because the rice was maggots. I was like, So yes, now that you say it, that's one of the main reasons why I don't eat chow mein, because of that. Oh man. That's crazy. Lost Boys. I'm gonna have to remember that one. Oh man, I used to hate that. Yeah, see y'all, he's AJ Ware. Terry Shabazz. And I was finna say Tales from the Hood. Yeah. Welcome. What did he say at the end when the snake tongue came out? Man, that shit used to scare the shit out of me. But y'all, man, I grew up in California. So the last, what was it? The gangster's name? That used to hit home to us because it was gang culture way out there. I was definitely not in the gang. My mom would have kicked me out. But in California, gangs everywhere. So I remember everybody used to talk about that the last little movie in Tales from the Hood, the gangster guy. So yeah, and it came out to be the guy that they shot or whatever. So Crazy K, there it was. And wasn't that the dude in Moesha? Did he pass? I think he passed. And Snoop Bones, yeah, it was a huge Snoop fan, Jamari. And we got that movie, and it was shot bad because the blood looked like Pepto-Bismol. Y'all remember that? In the movie Bones, the blood looked like Pepto-Bismol. It was pink. But it was a pretty good plot. I mean, the movie was actually pretty good. Now that I remember back at it, yeah, it was the I don't know why they did that. Something was off with the coloring or something like that. Truth do say, yeah, he was in a fatal car accident. I think he was. Yeah, I remember hearing something about that. I know him and forgot what is it? Santana. What was his first name? The dude that plays Stanley and plays Stanley on the Cosby Show, and he was also on the Steve Harvey Show. It was Bullethead and the other guy I forgot. But yeah, he passed too, and his was unfortunate. I think it was because of a girl. Then he got deleted because of a girl. Yeah, man. There you go. Merlin Santana. Yeah, Jamari Mack. Yeah, man, it was crazy. Preppy Princess said, I met the lady who played his daughter when I was an extra in Save the Last. Oh, man, congrats to you. Damn. That's pretty cool. He said Bones was a good movie. Yeah, I'm about to see. I think I looked for Bones, Preppy Princess, a while back. I couldn't find it. I wonder if is it on YouTube? Bones, Snoop Dogg. I wonder if they got it for free on here. Okay, here it is. You can watch it with stars. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I used to. I mean, man, y'all. I mean, probably won't believe me now, but I think I got some. I had every neutral color of Dickie suits. Neutral color. I said that for a reason. California, you can't wear certain things in certain, certain colors. So yeah, so black, the tan, I forgot what else, but I still have those Dickie suits there. I used to be California'd out, you know what I'm saying, with the Chuck Taylors, all that. So I used to be the biggest fan of Snoop Dogg, and every new album that he used to come out with, I would buy. I'm, from up north from Sacramento, but I spent a lot of time in Long Beach. And one of my favorite rappers when I was younger and still to this day is Brother Lynch Hung. He's a Sacramento legendary rapper, right? And they call it horrorcore rap or horrorcore rap. So when people was talking about Eminem and his lyrics, I was already numb to it because I listened to Brother Lynch. Brother Lynch got some of the craziest verses or, raps ever. So whatever Eminem is saying is nothing compared to what Brother Lynch says in some of his songs. And we used to play Brother Lynch music and use the euphemisms that he used in his raps while we played James Bond GoldenEye on Nintendo 64. Y'all remember that game? Legendary game, 4-player. Me, my brother, my cousins, we used to get together and we used to be talking the wildest stuff to each other. You know what I'm saying? Wet up. You know what I'm saying somebody was raw meat. We got that from Brother Lynch Hung. So, yeah. Oh, man. Let's see here. Zero S, what's going on, brother? Said, wasn't he also the guy that got stomped out in Menace to Society? Which one? That was some other dude. He always playing shady in a movie. He was shady in Players Club. Wasn't his name Junior? Yeah, the one that got Ebony, snuck in with Ebony. Yeah, he always something shady. True as dude said, yeah, the girl lied and put her brother up to it. Yeah. I remember hearing that story. It's crazy. Somebody said Terry Shabbat said rip to Redbox. I got a lot of movies from that machine. Yeah, man, Redbox was pretty big back then. I think whoever made that company, it made a lot of money, but it was like right on the cusp of when the streaming stuff started coming out. Yeah, I remember that. Zero S said I had Ben Davis instead of Dickies. Yeah, man. I got all that. All my old Cali clothes is crazy. Like even when I go back home, it's still tough not to dress like that. It's still tough, man. I still got all my suits. I can actually fit them now. They used to be baggy, but now I can fit them. So True as dude said, dude, I still use slang from back in the day. I love my Generation X stand-up. Yeah, man. I use all that stuff. So and they just said Russian bass was played many hours of GoldenEye, meeting in the bathroom. Yeah. We used to call it waking up. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate when folks were like, and I think I don't play Call of Duty like that, but you know what I'm saying? People camp out where people are supposed to spawn. And in GoldenEye, you wake up in the bathroom and it was like a little, one of the stalls or something. So you get like an easy kill. Oh man, we used to spend hours on GoldenEye. What else? Just all them old games was amazing. Damn. Oh, if that's Oliver, that's good for them. Oliver said Redbox got bought out by Netflix. Yeah, that was probably a good move for them because they probably would have been phased out. If they didn't, we're gonna compete with you. You can't compete with streaming. I mean, this is like magic for old folks like me. And I'm 44, but we would have never thought, even on the phone, we have all the music that we want. It's on our phone. Man, I got this big ass CD book about this thick where you had to flip through and find the CD that you want. And then if you was balling, you had that 6-disc CD changer in your car. So yeah, I mean, just to have every piece of music is at my fingertips. And then if you hear a song and you want it, all you gotta do is push Shazam. And it will tell you this is like magic to us. And then the movies is streaming. It's like, what? We don't have to go to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video to get, this movie. No, it's right here. It's still amazing to me how they can do that. I don't know. And maybe somebody who's in tech can explain how did Apple Music get all the albums onto this platform? Like, how did that happen? How did they get it's like magic to me. I'm old, man, don't laugh. But I'm just like, man, how did they do that? They got every piece of music. That's crazy. I genuinely feel blessed to be living in this time and day and age for where I can find music and movies and it's right on my phone. That's crazy. I just watched Major League 2. Y'all remember Major League, the baseball? My first love, sports love, is baseball. I played Little League and all that type of stuff. I go to baseball games. Most people can't stomach baseball games. Man, I sit there all day and watch baseball. So I love baseball to death. It's just one of my favorite sports because it's so humbling. It reminds me of bodybuilding and golf because it's so hard to master. You can't master it because there's no perfect body in bodybuilding. Nobody can master golf. You can be exceptional at it, Tiger Woods, but you can't master it. And the same thing with baseball. And I told you guys, batting 300, 3 out of 10 will get you into the Hall of Fame. That's crazy. So I think I like sports that challenge, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, baseball is one of my favorites. So let me see here. This is True Dude say, bruh, speak on it. I got several CD books. Kids today will never know the struggle. And I got Shazam on my phone as well. Oh, yeah, man. Sometimes I found a gym. Where was I at? Hold on. I'm going to give you, where was I at? And I heard this. I was in HEB. And I heard, I know everybody's seen the movie Love and Basketball. You remember the ending scene? That song, You Made a Fool of Me. You made a fool of me. Y'all remember that song? That's a lady named, is it Michelle? I don't even know how to say her last name. Giocello. I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying that wrong. I'm positive I am. But she made a night and day rendition. I think that was that I'll Be Sure? Is that who made this song? I can tell you how I feel about you night and day. Was that I'll Be? Yeah, I'll Be Sure. Night and Day. So Michelle, she actually did her own rendition of that. And it's like a neo-soul, very sultry version of, man, I heard this in HEB. And I had to Shazam it and it popped up. And yeah, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all be like, man, what do Media Man be doing over here? He just got all this information. This is what the album looks like. Michelle Neo Gisello, whatever her name is. Okay. That's what it looks like. And it's a song called Night and Day, Nite and Day. And it came out in 2018. It's 5 minutes long, and it's very, oh man, it is an amazing rendition of it. Her own rendition. I was like, oh, I got to have that. And we've been playing that song ever since. That, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Robert Glasper. Robert Glasper is amazing. Download his album Black Radio 3 and download a song. Okay, this is for the guys. If you chilling with a girl and y'all like listening to music, play that song Heaven's Here by Robert Glasper. And while y'all just sitting there laying around, I promise you, your wife or your girlfriend will probably go to sleep on your chest while listening to that song. I don't know what it is. That's her favorite song. You know what I'm saying? My girl, it's her favorite song. When she ready to go to sleep or take a nap, we play that song and she just immediately falls asleep. It is one of the most beautiful songs. I know y'all like, man, why are we talking about? Brother, I'm telling y'all, download Heaven's Here by Robert Glasper and Ant Clemens. You thank me later. I'm trying to help y'all out. So okay, some folks know. Zero said Albie has a Spanish version. Oh wow, I gotta check that out. Preppy Princess said, love Robert Glasper. Man, I'm telling you, the dude is cold. He's cold. Oliver, yeah. Man, it's good to see y'all know. Okay. King P Beats. Indigao Cello. Okay. Indigao Cello. Wow. Thank you. Because I definitely wouldn't get that. She was just said, what's her name again, bro? There it is. Michelle Indigao Cello. Okay? That's how you say it. Thank you, King P Beats. Eric Ware said that Glasper / Jill Scott collaboration was man. Preppy Princess. Let us see. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly what song. Where is it? Let us see. Where is it? It was one song from her. Was it Pieces of Me? Is that it, Preppy Princess? I think it was Pieces of Me. That album. I think that was the one that had Jaheim on it. Came out in like 2010, 2011. Yeah, that album is amazing. And well, since we on music, if y'all want to start this up, I'm gonna say some names. And look. Preppy Princess got it. It's gonna be all right by Lettuce. Oh man, yeah. Guapale, Oakland's own. Man, that ain't never leaving my playlist. That nighttime playlist, closer to. Come on, man. What y'all know about? What you know about that, Eric Ware? Okay. I'm gonna let me see what else. See if I could put y'all up on some new music. Of course, I know y'all downloaded Party Next Door's most recent album. He has a wild picture of a girl on the album cover, but his is 2 songs on there that you guys probably need to download and put on your nighttime mix. No Chill, and it's a slowed version and a regular version that you guys can download. Absolutely amazing song. Control. I'm going to tell you, Control, Lose My Mind, and Stuck in My Ways. Those 3 songs back to back. That's what starts off the video. Listen to the rhetoric of the women that he has on that song, especially at the end of Control. Oh, man. It'll probably piss some dudes off. But it's true what the women are talking about. So, Ro James, I have his mixtape. Was it All Black? I got all that. Thank you. Man, he broke the drought. I forgot. Super chats. Wait, T320 KG 199. She made that Dreadlock song. I gotta remember that one. Oh yeah, I know Eric Bellinger. Yeah, Preppy Princess, also Let It Ride by Nora Jones. Nora Jones is amazing, amazing artist. Who's my like sleeper pick? I would say Lucky Day is probably the best this current generation. Yeah, I love Lucky Day's music. And he can actually sing. I don't know if and Preppy Princess may know who this is. Do you know a young lady named Tanarel? Tanarel? Hold on, let's see. Tanarel. I'll show y'all what she looks like. Beautiful black woman too. Let me see. Here we go. This is Tanarel. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. She's gonna mark my words. That young woman right there, she's gonna be a name that you guys are going to hear later on. She's been doing music for a while, and I found her a long time ago. And she has a song called Nothing Without You, Tanarel. Listen to that song. That's an amazing song. I know most women, they like her song. I love the song. It's a Trip Through Space to Clear My Mind, Continuum, Mama Saturn. I mean, if you like that neo soul, sultry type of vibe, that's her. Tanarel. Hold on, I'll put it in the chat. That's her. Yeah, check her out. She is amazing, amazing young artist, new black woman that's probably gonna pop here very shortly. I'm pretty sure she does concerts, all that stuff. She's been doing her thing, but she just hasn't, you know what I'm saying, got the, I guess, the attention, most, you know, the high level attention just yet. But she's, I mean, hands down. Of course, y'all know SZA. Love SZA. You want a summertime anthem? I got you. And it's from, hold on, let me get it. Where is it? I want to show y'all the picture. Summertime anthem for y'all. It's on my playlist. I gotta get the picture first so you guys can recognize it. It's what's called Sister. Janelle or Janae. Let's see. Janae Aiko, Sister. Where the hell is it? I want y'all to see this damn picture. Here we go. Mila J, Kicking Back, Long Beach 213. Mila J, download that song. It's called Kicking Back. It's you guys will definitely enjoy that. I'm pretty sure you may have heard it. Summertime anthem. It is amazing. I love that song. Who else on my playlist right now? Let me see here. Of course, I love A. Marie. She's a classic. I got some good songs. Oh, I love I like Primo Rice. You know, Primo Rice. Right Wrist, part 1 and part 2. That's one of two of my favorite songs. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, my music taste is damn near everywhere. I like Young Nudie with 21 Savage. They got a song called EA. That's one of my favorite gym songs. Is an amazing song. I was going to start singing the lyrics. You got one part on that song, EA. It says, what did he say? He said, "You ain't about that life or something. You too old now. Please don't try to jump off the porch. You too old now." Lame ass hater. Oh, Wanna be street? Well, let me stop. He said, please don't try to jump off the porch. You too old now. He lying, man. Let me see. Oh, taking it back, Tevin Campbell, Alone with You. Put that on your playlist, fellas. Your nighttime playlist. Tevin Campbell, Alone with You. And also get you some SWV. Put anything on there. Hey, you good to go. You put anything on there from the song anything on there from SWV, you good. Who else? Get you some Kim, KEM. Yeah, I Can't Stop Loving You. Find Your Way Back. You Might Win. Hey, KEM. Put it on there. You gotta have that on there. A song called Walls by let me see. Kaleem Taylor. Get that on there. Let's see here. I'm gonna hook y'all, nice little late night playlist up. Let me see here. So many great movies. Yeah, get that. Oh, okay. SWV, you got to have this song on there. Anything. Gotta have it. Got to have it. Let me see here. Yeah, before The Weeknd got happy, he used to make the greatest music. So get to the song The Zone on there from The Weeknd. That's one of my favorite albums ever. What else? I had a great one for y'all. It's old school too. Oh, definitely download Mint Condition, So Fine. And you can also find the remix of that song on SoundCloud. You can't find it on Apple Music for some odd reason. But Mint Condition actually did a remix to So Fine. Get that on there. You get both of them if you can. Amazing songs. What else? Man, I had a sleeper pick for y'all. Where the hell is? Can't play that. It's called. This is I think his name is saying Il Ace Al Scratch, and it's with Brian McKnight. It's called I'll Take Her. That's a great song. I'll Take Her. Great song. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me go back. Hey, okay, Preppy Princess. Hey, you got a good ear for music. True Summer Rain, absolutely amazing. Rain. Oh yeah, Truth do say, oh yeah, Kim is that guy. Yeah. Carl Thomas, Emotional. Yeah. Classic album. God dang. Okay. Let's see. Jamari Mack, Sweetback's Sade's band is right for the night. So yeah. And yeah, if everybody, my close family and friends, they know that I'm a huge fan of Sade. I love her music. I mean, it's all on my playlist. I mean, that's top tier. Sade is up here, and then everybody can come below that. But I fell in love with her music from my aunt, God rest her soul, my Aunt Faye. She, I used to talk about, like, when we talk about in these spaces, the rich aunties, right? That was my Aunt Faye. She was the rich auntie, and I mentioned this before, where she used to babysit us. Like she would have us over for like a sleepover for the weekend, and she was the first person that I ever seen. She had full-size candy bars as snacks, like, and she was a huge Cowboys fan, Raiders fan, basketball fans, huge sports fan, and she used to have us over for sleepovers for the weekend, and she used to have full-size candy bars in her cabinet. She's my favorite auntie, and she used to play Sade all the time. I remember the album covers, of this beautiful woman, And she used, I don't know why I was listening to Sade at such a young age. And then when I got older, I was a huge Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. And Crazy Bone, who was my favorite out of the group, he actually sampled Sade's song in one of his songs. And they've remade that song multiple times. But it's like the one Papa been laid off morning, noon, and night. I was like, oh my goodness, this is a collab. So and that soundtrack, you right, and Ancient on my playlist right now. Love Jones soundtrack, the Above the Rim soundtrack, absolutely amazing. Another soundtrack, and it's not really a soundtrack, but this is old school. I'm a huge fan of Willie Hutch. You know, the guy that did the music for the Mac, Willie Hutch, and he did music for a lot of different songs or a lot of different movies back in the day. Willie Hutch. I love his song Love You Back. Anything off the Mac soundtrack, Willie Hutch is my go-to. Devin the Dude, if you guys are familiar, he sampled Love Me Back. And just recently, Lil Duval and Saweetie, they sampled Love Me Back from Willie Hutch. That's his song. It's called Love Me Back by Willie Hutch. And when you play it, you be like, oh yeah, that's that song. And Devin the Dude, he has a song called I Like What You Do. His song, Devin's song, is my favorite sampled rendition of any remake of Love Me Back. Yeah, Devin the Dude is my classic. So let's see here. Truth Dude said, Una, used to love you. That title of the song sounds familiar. I don't know the name, Una. Gotta check that out. Let me star that. I'm stealing y'all music here. Oh, yeah, there we go. And interested the Mac soundtrack. That's what I'm talking about. Bobby Womack, yeah, across 110th Street. Hey, we shouldn't have been watching the movies, guys. We was too young for that. You know? We was too young to be watching them damn movies, man. Oliver said, can't lie, those old immature songs still slap. Oh, yeah, those one of my favorite albums of all time. I'll show y'all the picture. Hold on. Let me wait. And if you think I'm lying, I want y'all to go back and listen to this album. Hold on. Criss Cross, Young, Rich, and Dangerous. This album right here, no skips. I promise you. No skips whatsoever. Young, Rich, and Dangerous by Criss Cross. No skips. That was when they were a little bit older. I think they were around 16, 17 years old. And of course, Jermaine Dupri, that So Def sound. Hey, you can play that album straight through. You good. I promise you. You take my word for it. If y'all ain't never heard Young, Rich, and Dangerous by Criss Cross, you can play that song, that album right now. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. And that's saying a lot. Yeah, I used to be the biggest Criss Cross fan, but that album, absolutely amazing. Man. Terry Shabbat said, I love a lot of blaxploitation soundtracks and movies. Yeah, some of the songs you got to go back and be like, man, this is cold. Where you find that at? Truth just said, Medium is still rocking that. Criss Cross, yeah, man, that was a classic. Yes. We used to swear that So Def, Ball and G, 8Ball and MJG, UGK, who else? Bone Thugs and Harmony. We thought all those people were from California back in the day because the sound was so familiar. And one of my favorite groups back in the day was Do or Die from Chicago. That's honestly, I know where Orange Mound is, the hood, because of Ball and G. I know what, I knew what O Block was or where it was from Do or Die and Twister, even though I'd never been. Port Arthur, Texas, from Pimp C, Bun B, Devin the Dude. All these rappers taught me about different hoods. There you go. Eric Ware, Pope Pimpin'. That's what about. Hey, I know Twister's verse by heart. I know the whole verse. Damn, and actually Twister's Adrenaline Rush is one of my favorite albums. Well, I actually have it laminated. My girl laminated for me. The album cover picture of some of my favorite albums. Twister is definitely in my top 10 album all time. Adrenaline Rush, classic. Play it in the gym all the time. Still on my playlist to this day. Pope Pimpin', man, crazy. My man JT Coin Rings, celebrity in the building. JT with the 199 super chat. It's a show now. He said, "Hello, Meaty Man Chat. What's going on, good brother? Welcome." This is Zero F's. He said, "I'm on top of the world. Ball and G." Yeah, man. Preppy Prince said, "I'm from the South." Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chicago rap was, it used to, that's all I used to listen to. When Twister came out with, it was called, I think it was called, it wasn't called the New Testament. It was like a collaboration album. He's collabed with some of the best, artists, rappers, and he has some hidden songs just floating out there that still have that synthetic sound, really like kind of smooth beats. Yeah, I'm more of a fan, and I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. I'm a little bit more of a fan of, I like rap, but I also like the singing, slow type of rap with the R&B hooks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the type of rap that I like most of the time. But when it's come to the gym, yeah, I gotta add some, Ice Cube and yeah, Sally Cell, that's my guy, California's own. It's going down tonight. Man, let's see, the Loonies, your Loonies up north, them guys, man. Let's see here, Midwest Invasion. Oh yeah, with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, that's one of my favorite, rap groups ever. Bone Thugs carried everything that I got damn near every album that they ever came out with. King PB said, "You mentioning every album I loved. I had to sneak to listen because my dad was a preacher and didn't allow no secular music in the house. Now I'm a professional musician." That's crazy. Yeah, we my cousin who got in trouble. Was it him? Yeah, I think my cousin got in trouble because I don't know if y'all remember the Doggy Style, Snoop's Doggy Style album, the cover. It had like naked dogs in there. Naked dogs with the cheeks hanging out or something like that. And his mom, my auntie, found the cover of that album and she got mad because he had that Doggy Style cover with some, dogs naked, animated dogs naked. Yo, oh man. Yeah, we got in trouble for that. Omarion got a new banger out, taking off. Oh, okay, yeah, and his album, with the one with the icebox on there, he has some hidden gems on that. I'm about to go back and listen to that album, the blue cover Omarion album with icebox. That was a great album, and also, who mentioned Immature? Marquise Houston. His album Naked. I say Naked. That song Naked was a classic, but that whole album is. He has a song I think it was called I Wasn't Ready. I gotta download that. Hold on. Was that it on that album? Yeah, I wasn't ready. Was that on? Yeah, with Rufus Black. That song I wasn't ready. And then he had the song Sex with You is on there. Man, yeah, he had that was a classic ass album. God, dog. He was on a roll for a minute because right after that he came out with Veteran. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Yeah, that was a classic album as well. Yeah, he was cooking, man, for a minute. Those two albums, 2005 and 2007. He was, man, he was doing it. Yeah. Fresh dress like $1,000,000. And Cool Water cologne. Cool Water. Everybody wants to buy Cool Water because of Snoop. I don't like that smell anymore. Truest dude. I never heard the whole album, but Icebox was fire. Yeah, and MH Naked was a hit. It was, man. Damn. That's all they used to play on the radio. King PB said, yep, every band was playing songs from their Omarion album, especially Entourage. Yeah, that was a cold album. Omarion. Hey, you know who I ain't heard from in a while? And this is kind of off topic from Omarion. Oh, let me hold on. See what other songs is on there. 20. Yeah, the album 21. Yeah, Entourage, Midnight. Well, that was a great song. But I ain't heard, and maybe y'all have recently, but I haven't heard from Wale in a while. What's he doing? Has he came out with anything new recently? I used to love Wale's because he, I told you guys I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. So when I found, Wale, More About Nothing, he's, the album About Nothing. Those are some of my favorite albums of his. Gifted, of course, for Lauren, Ambition. Man, yeah, Wale was cooking. What is he doing now? Where has Wale been? Anybody? I don't see anything new. More About Nothing came out in 2022. Man, what happened to Wale? Y'all know, is he still making music anymore? Just make me remember that. Huh. Yeah, well, Wale. Let's see if anybody got any word. For Lauren 2021. Did I pass that up? I must have missed that album. Okay, 2021. I'm about to go back and check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and check it out. Wale Doe. He came out. It's another one. That's an album and Ancient. True as dude say he's been off the scene for a while, from what I can see. That Way was a bang. Yeah. With Lloyd. Was it Lloyd on there? Yeah. And I'm not even a fan like that. Yeah. That Way with Lloyd. And of course, Lotus Flower Bomb was good. Yeah, Wale used to be cold. Terry Shabazz says DC Go and Baltimore Club. Yeah, I'm used to listening to that music from being stationed in the DMV for 4 years and then living in Maryland, for 2 years after I retired. Yeah, I'm used to that type of music. See here. Yes, Lauren came out in 2021. Yeah, I missed that one, but I did catch the More About Nothing album. So yeah, I wonder what happened to Wale. Prime VA said Wale from 2007, 2014 was legit. Yeah, man, that dude used to be. He had the game on lock for a little bit. Truest dude, Jeremiah and Rick Ross. Yeah, they made some bangers. Jaguar Andy said I'm late to the stream. What's going on? Oh, we just talking. Prime VA, my cousins from DC put me on to Go in the 90s. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to a couple of them because this beat sound the same, but I'm used to the music in the clubs when you go to like the lounges. Yeah. Lloyd, Lay It Down is definitely a night mixtape song. Yeah, man. We could definitely make a great mixtape out. And that's why I gotta get this damn Discord situated and learn how to work it. So we can like share music and shit. I think that would be cool. I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna make sure I get everything set up. Who else? I got to get in the signal. I got to eat. Yes, I know. Okay. Oh, and I'll give you another guy, Larry June, from up north, Northern California. I think Larry June from the Bay. Larry June, yeah, you could pop in one of his albums. Specifically, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. Go download Larry June's album called The Night Shift. The Night Shift. Yeah, you definitely love it. You got to Pop Out, Made Away, and For the Love of Money. Sample of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, get you some Larry June. So get some Larry June in your life. Let's see. Prime VA said Wale played football at VSU too. They say he was. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Virginia State University. I dated a woman that graduated from Virginia State. At that, pretty sure that's what you're talking about. I don't know if you're talking about Valdosta State University. Valdosta State is cold, so they always been good over there. Was that Southern Virginia, right there by Moody Air Force Base in Valdosta? Yeah. Yeah, Jaguar Andy. I heard Larry June's music. That man is solid. Yeah, I put him in the same lane as Currency, Spit Andretti. Currency and Larry June. Those are some of my two favorite rappers. Yes, hands down. So, okay, there you go. Prime VA, Virginia State. Okay, cool. Zero F said, "Am I the only one who first heard go-go music in the movie School Days?" Yeah. That was the first time I heard it too. No, you not lying. So School Days is a classic too. We missed that one. But yeah, doing the butt, yeah. Oh man. We was able to watch that one because that wasn't as bad. Yeah, my mom, we was able to listen and watch that song, Doing the Butt. But we damn sure couldn't listen to Two Live Crew. We used to have to sneak Two Live Crew. The damn music, what was it? Move Something and pop that, Kitty. Yeah, we used to have to sneak to watch Move Something. Man, hey, fellas, go back and watch the Move Something video. When I tell you them women were beautiful, oh my God. I remember I used to want to live in Florida because of Two Live Crew, because of them women. Because they had on the heels with the spandex shorts, and it was at man. had to sneak a peek, man. And then those girls on there download the song. It's called Yeah by 357. Oaktown's 357. It was one of MC Hammer's girl groups. On the chorus, gentlemen, they used to do this little dance where they was moving. Hey, that's all I needed as a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Just to see them do that chorus dance in Oaktown's 357. They got it. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Nah, I can't watch it now, but get my ass in trouble. But yeah, go back and watch 357. That's it. Yeah, Oaktown's 357. It's called Yeah. One of the greatest songs ever. So, but you got to watch the video and then download the song because them girls, man. And I remember they was, I wanted to be that dude so bad where, I got me a nice car and you hanging out the window trying to holler at girls. And it's because of the, 357 video. They had dudes in there and they was trying to holler at them while they was driving, like, yeah, come on, girls, come on. Oh, man. Pray Prince. Yes, Oaktown 357. Yeah, man. But it would be cool if some of these new girl rappers would like redid that song. I could definitely see Meg Thee Stallion. I'm pretty sure Saweetie would probably be in it because she's from California. But Meg, who else could be on that song if they did a remake of that? I wonder if they even know about that song, because that song still slap. It's a consistent beat. It's hyped. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's one of my favorite songs. Yeah, I could definitely see Meg on it for sure. Y'all could probably, I don't know most of the new rappers, the new female rappers now. I do know Glorilla. She makes I've heard the viral ones. Yeah, I like that song, Yeah Glow. I ain't even lie to y'all. That song cold. So and I like Meg's song, was it called like Snake or something like that? Let me see. What was that? It just came out. I mean, the whole album came out. But Cobra, I believe that's what it's called. Cobra. I like that song. Who else? And I mean, y'all probably gonna hate me for saying this, but that damn Sexy Red song, where she, ooh baby, it's so catchy. I'm sorry, I can't get it out of my head. May I love you, you may hate that. I know people hate that young woman, but she makes some catchy music, and I just can't. I think people like that song because she can't sing. So when you sing it, you probably sound better than her. But it's a great song. I promise you it is. Oh my goodness. It's so catchy, man. I'm sorry. They go kick me out of these male-centric spaces. Man, you supporting Sexy Red, brother. Give credit where credit's due. The song is catchy. I'm sorry. One of my favorite female R&B artists is definitely Summer Walker. I know people don't like her in these spaces, but I mean, you can't hate on the music. You know what I'm saying? Especially that song, Mind Your Mouth and Insane. Also, the one with Ari Lennox. I told you guys, Ari Lennox is my favorite new female R&B artist. I love Ari Lennox. Amazing. Absolute. Man, you can't tell me nothing about Ari Lennox. Bae, I love you. You my Oh man, see, it's in my head now. Probably is I Don't Care. One of the best female songs in the last 10 years is Chun Li by Nicki Minaj. Yeah, Nicki, that I love Trouble Butter song. And then what's that Four-Door Aventador song? Yeah, that's a classic songs to me personally. Truest Dude said that this girl was singing that to me at work and it was hilarious. I told her, please stop. I can't help it, man. It's a great song. And the song I told y'all this, the song by Tinashe, Nasty Girl. Man, I don't know how it got on my playlist, but it just so happened to get on there. And here we are. My big ass be in the gym lifting 135-pound dumbbells on each side, and in my head or in my music, listen to Nasty Girl by Tinashe. But I gotta still have the mean face on, like I'm listening to something hard or something like NWA. But it's Tinashe on there, so I'm saying her name wrong, I know. But I like that song. New male artists, of course, I like Yeet. I've told y'all that before. He makes some great gym music. Yes. I don't know. It said benching 315 to SMU. Oh, yeah. Anything come on, I'm not skipping. Hey, Prime VA, I'm not skipping it. If anything comes on my playlist in the gym, hey, it's just going to have to happen. I'm going to just have to let it cook. So Zero said, to be honest, Meg can rap. I just don't care for her content. Yeah, Meg Thee Stallion, she is a beast. She, lyrically, yeah, she cold. But some of the, like as men, we can't relate to a lot of the lyrics. But as far as her rapping, she got it hands down. She cold. So, and she also looked good. So, and I know people don't like her in these space. I mean, I get it, but the woman's in shape. She's a beast in the gym. It's just funny to see how grown men act around her. I seen her interview with Shannon Sharp. He said she had to apologize for saying something like fold you up or something like that. But everybody, grown men like Meg, like think Meg's attractive. I mean, yeah, not this puppy love type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Meg is an attractive young woman. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So. Oh man, let me see what else I got. Before I get out of here, maybe some old stuff. Where my white man playlist, my Clear Soul. That is literally what my playlist is called. Go get you some Bobby Caldwell. What you won't do for love? My Flame, Bobby Caldwell. Open Your Eyes. Sarah Smiled. Hall and Oates. Michael McDonald. Man, I keep forgetting. Man, hey. Let's see here. Who else? Simply Red. I know y'all know Simply Red. Holding Back the Years. Download it. I know y'all heard that song before. You probably heard it, but didn't know who it was. Simply Red. Holding Back the Years. It's one of the best songs ever made. I just give y'all that. So, and then Average White Band. I mean, download it. You got it. But Holding Back the Years, Simply Red, go download it. So that's some free game. And of course, I told y'all about Thundercat, one of my favorite artists of all time. Y'all go ahead and get you some Thundercat on there. Let me get the album. If you're not familiar with Thundercat, Drunk, get the Thundercat album, Drunk. Crazy, crazy album, man. And then the last one that he came out with, it is called It Is What It Is. And that song, let's see here, with Lil B, called Fair Chance. Lil B, Ty Dolla $ign, Fair Chance. It's probably one of the best songs that you will ever hear sonically. It's amazing. That, the Black Qualls song, absolutely amazing. A master work of art, masterpiece. Dragon Ball, Do-Rag, great song. It had that album or that video of Dragon Ball Do-Rag. It has the girl that plays in that, what's her name? It's a new elementary. Is it Abbott Elementary? She's the star of that. And my mind is drawing a blank here, but she actually stars in Thundercat's video for Dragon Ball Do-Rag. And she literally runs away from him in the video, man. It's so funny. She's amazing. I forgot her name. I know it, but I can't. God dog it. I should know it. Truest dude, $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Meaning, man, you got to clip this part of the live so we can go back and come up with some new ideas for playlists. Then we went, oh wow. This was long. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I got y'all. Oh, and I think Marsha Ambrosia's new album that just came out. Yeah, I had downloaded the. So yeah, so I don't know, Marsha Ambrosius. She's one of my favorite female artists as well. She just came out with a new album called Casablanca. It was actually produced by Dr. Dre. So her and Dre have a great working chemistry. She's done some songs with Dre before. I think she may be on the she's on his label, Aftermath Records. She just came out with her new album. It's 11 songs. I gotta finish watching that, but she has that song The Greatest and One Night Stand. Those are available early. So I downloaded those. Yeah, from Floetry. Yeah, Marsha Ambrosius from Floetry, Preppy Princess. I have all of her albums. Like she was at Late Nights, Early Mornings, classic album. Was that song So Good? So Good. Oh. That was on the other album. Marsha, I'll get y'all the name. It was Friends and Lovers. That's Friends and Lovers, Late Nights and Early Mornings, classic albums. To me personally, she's, it's amazing. So did somebody said, let me see here. She was on, says she was on J Records when Late Nights, Early Mornings came out, but Dre may have did some songs for her, but that album is classic. It's a classic album. Eric Ward said, "Before You Go, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is the greatest album ever." Yeah, that album reminds me of my sister, my second oldest sister. She used to play that album all the time. And then my goddaughter, when she was little, she used to love that song, That Thing. So that album reminds me of my sister, my beautiful sister. Let's see here. What else? Who else did I? Okay. That's good to go. Man, so this is kind of impromptu. But next week, I'm gonna open the chat. I'm gonna open the chat so you guys can come up and we'll just talk music. Music, movies. Y'all down? We good? You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all definitely supported me, through this live stream. I know it was impromptu with the super chats. So yeah, next Saturday. Wait, what's next Saturday? Let me not commit. Because I can't do it next Saturday because I'll be out of town. My birthday. So yeah, so I'll be going. I got a little trip, I'm living what they call it, soft guy era. So I got an all expense paid trip to a place unknown. I didn't even have to pay for it because I'm my soft guy era. You know what I'm saying? Even though we have multiple joint accounts. But yeah, I didn't have to pay for that. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna be out and about. But yeah, we'll definitely do just some music and movies. I'm gonna do my best to get the Discord up so we can do that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna hook y'all up. I think this is good. I think we have some of the same, similar interests with the music and movies. So yeah, we're gonna definitely come back and just jump on live and talk about music and movies, man. I got y'all. So let's go get out of here. So I'm gonna check in and see what's going on with the Donald J. Trump news. And also, man, I'm gonna check out what's going on with Richard Simmons, man. That's unfortunate. Kind of hit hard, man. God dog. Richard Simmons gone. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, so we'll be back. I think I'll be able to. I don't know if I got something going on Monday, but I want to be back here on Monday. Just tune in. I'm gonna try and get everything set up. But again, thank you guys for joining your boy for this impromptu live stream. This was fun. I definitely enjoyed myself. We get a chance to just kind of relax a little bit, man. Just shoot the SHIT. I enjoyed this more than anything. So thank y'all. Y'all be safe. Have a great night. And I'll leave you with I know I got some Marquise Murray. Yeah, I'll leave you with some Marquise Murray. But again, thank you guys. God bless. Appreciate everybody who sent in the super chats and or cash apps. Very grateful, man. Thank you. God bless. Media Man out. Peace. Thank y'all.
shit. I'm running off another game. I can't feel nothing. It's my fault, I should have been better. But I did all again, I swear. I swear. If I fall, you can call it the end of me. If I fall down, you can call it goodbye. It's hard to fit in when no one else can match it. I stay up my hours, but I'm stuck in the castle. I just play it cool, I like to keep it casual. Grandma calls me handsome, so I know that that's true. It's hard to stay humble when they put you at the front of it all. Gotta learn to hold your tongue, that's why I always mumble when I talk. It's not my fault, I look good when I do what I do.